Blessings, everyone. In Jesus' name, here she comes. Yes, Angel says blessings. Are you still compromising to please the world? Compromising your relationship with God because you're afraid of being judged by the world? You're afraid of being criticized, pointed by the finger, made fun of, or because you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. And so you compromise a little bit here and you compromise a little bit there. And with that, my friends, what happens is you end up pleasing everyone else except God. Jesus is our example. And when we look at his life, he never compromised his integrity, his deep intimacy with the Father in order to please anyone. He was radical. He was righteous in every way, straightforward, direct, and was very aware that he was only to listen and please the Father. So it is to examine our life, my friends, and see in which area are we still bending over towards pleasing the world. When I made the decision to follow Jesus all the way, I had to give up many things that I used to practice, mainly traditions of the world, all the holidays that are practiced. Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, all these things. So when I made that decision and I got rid of all the decorations and everything, and at first, let me tell you, I went to my sister's house. We were invited for Christmas. And I felt so out of place, looking at the tree, at the presents, just the whole thing. It just felt completely wrong in my spirit. And I was convicted. And I knew that would be the last Christmas I would celebrate. And I came back home. I brought down my tree. I removed everything, all the decorations, put them in a garbage bag and threw them out. And I have not gone back to that. Did my family criticize me, objected? Of course. They tried to convince me, yeah, but we're celebrating Jesus. What's wrong with that? We're celebrating him. No, you're not. And when I tried to show them the truth, that he was never born on the 25th of December, that it was never about, giving gifts, and that it was a man-made tradition and even has, witchcraft behind it and sorcery. And when you go to the root of why it's celebrated on the 25th, I won't get into that. But even though I gave them all the proof, no, they stick to their religion, to their traditions, because it's comfortable, because it's easy, because everybody does it. So it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of determination, and it takes the willingness to walk alone, my friends, in order to follow Jesus all the way. And I was called radical, I was called fanatic, I was called all sorts of other things, and I said, so be it. Well, so they called my Lord even worse things, and so I'm proud to belong in the same clan as him. It came the same way in relationships with my family. I would not compromise. And I knew that some people got offended, got hurt, but I am loyal to my Lord, not to people. I would never intentionally hurt anyone, but when it comes to my faith, I will not compromise. Another situation in the world, in the job situation where I was asked to lie about a certain event, and I told my employers, I'm sorry, I'm a born-again Christian, and it's against my faith to lie. They laughed in my face, and they told me, well, you'll never get anywhere if you don't compromise a little bit here and there. Everybody does it in order to get to the top. You have to lie, you have to do certain things that are not necessarily, right. And I said, well, so be it. I'm not one of those people, and I will not do that. And I gave my resignation. And because I did that, I honored God. 2 days later, I had another job that was even better than I had ever expected. And it's been like this ever since in my life. I refuse to give in to what the world says that we should be and do and look and whatever. So my friends, I encourage you to remain steadfast, to be an uncompromiser, to be radical, and follow Jesus all the way. God bless you.